Welcome back to the part 2 or final part of Google Autocomplete with Recycler view on Tech Atom. So I initially had told that these would be two videos with 10 minutes each, but uh, I'll try to wrap this video uh, within 10-15 minutes unlike the previous one. So I have already prepared the base code. I'll be only writing the main activity code, though I'll be explaining the other two files, Java files, what I have written, and I'll also upload the code on my blog or GitHub, whichever is possible, and I'll mention the same in the description of this video. For starters, I have created two additional files, as you can see, Autocomplete Text Views Adapter and the Recycler Listener. So these two I'll be explaining at the last of the video, and I'll also run a demo of the video on my phone and try to show it to you. So before that, let's complete the code for the main activity. So I have initialized all the variables, the Google API client. Uh, you can declare the lat long bounds to whatever you like. For me, I have just put 00, so to cover the entire world. And I have called the edit text, which we had initially declared. I mean, I have just initialized it, which I'll be calling later. Po in on create and the recycler view, and we would need the linear layout manager and the adapter which we'll be using, and the clear text image, like the clear text image what we had put, uh, clicking on which would erase the entire suggestion which was selected or written by the user. Okay, so over here we would need to extend and implement few things. So let's do that first. Implement. I'll just we'll have Google API client connection callbacks first, and then we have um, mm, and then we have Google API client. Again, we would need on collection fail listener. Mm, and finally, we have the view on click listener, which is necessary. So we can, user would be allowed to click on the items. So we'll implement all the mandatory methods. So that should fix the errors what we had. So we have all the mandatory methods ready. Okay, so let's just continue. uh, we'll be initializing and calling all the variables we had declared over here. So just to start off with, we have autocomplete view. Let's say edit text. Find view by ID r dot id dot what was the name what we gave over here. I just need to check it. Autocomplete text view. Okay, so we would say autocomplete TV. Give a colon and then proceed. Next, we call the image. What we had inserted clear text option is to it's an image. Mm, image view, find view by ID r dot id dot, did we say clear text? Okay, I will have to check back this one as well. Uh, We didn't specify ID at all. Android ID, ID, clear text. Let's do that. Clear text. Okay. So next we have the autocomplete adapter. Uh, my AT adapter is equal to new AT adapter, and we would need to give the context. That would be this, and we'll just put the layout of it. Layout dot um, search row, I guess. Yes, this should work. Alright, okay, we are doing something wrong over here again. Mm, okay, we would also need to specify a few more parameters. Um, where is my Google API client? Okay. And then we have, okay, I need to make this my. I always declare all of these things as my, so I can distinguish them as my variables, the ones which I declared, because in the suggestions we have too many variables and too many things popping up, so you won't be able to know. You cannot always go back and check that what is declared by you and what is not. Okay, that should suffice the errors. And we have to initialize the recycler view. Okay, we'll just say recycler view. Mm, okay, no, we are doing something wrong again. Okay, so we shall say recycler view. Again, find view by ID r dot id dot recycler view, which we had declared initially. And now we have to get our linear layout manager. My linear layout manager is equal to new linear layout. We have to initialize the linear layout manager and give the context as this, and we have to add the recycler view to the linear layout manager. My recycler view dot set layout manager is my linear layout manager. Okay, and then we have to also set the adapter my recycler view dot set um, adapter, and we'll say my ATA adapter. Okay, again I have done the mistake. I will see my ATA adapter over here as well. My ATA adapter. So that should do, I guess. Okay, so we are done with all the initializations and declarations. Um, okay, we are left with one more, that is our clear text. Um, Clear to the set on click listener. Set on click listener. That would be this, giving the context to it. And now we'll add the we have to listen to whatever is entered in the edit text that we will do now. So we'll go ahead and say my ATView. Mm, yes, my ATView dot add text change listener. So whenever the text is changed, we would this particular method would be triggered, and we have to give the text voucher which will keep the note of everything. We have some out the methods have been implemented automatically. So we have first we have the before text change, on text change, and after text change. These do exactly what the name suggests. So we can use them as the apps need. So let's go ahead and enter some more code. So as we say, if um if string is not equal to um, not equals blank, only then we shall continue. Also, we need to check that the Google API client is connected. Dot is connected. Only then we shall continue. And now we will call our ATA adapter, autocomplete adapter. Provide the filter options, whatever are to be given, and then we give the constraints as well. That would be the string, and yeah, that should do. And also we will have else. Um, else if um, Google API client is not connected. If in case my Google API client dot is not connected, then we can give a toast message to the user saying that the Google API client is not connected. I mean, rather than a toast, we can try something else, maybe real time, but for now, this should be good. Uh, Google API not uh, API client not connected. And we'll give uh, the toast length toast dot length is a short one, and we'll finally okay this thing is completely masking. Okay, so finally we'll say show. Okay, so we can log some events if needed, but I don't think it's necessary as of now. So we'll just continue down. We needn't enter anything over here, and we can add an on touch listener for the recycler view which we have created. I would say add on touch listener, add on item touch listener, and give the context and say new um, recycler item, recycler item click listener. Okay, I have to type it. Recycler item. I'm not able to get it. What is wrong? Okay, I'm not getting it. Okay, my bad. I didn't do it correctly. I gotta say new recycler item click listener item um click listener. Mm, okay, and now again say this new give a space. Actually, I would take this entire thing to down and again say recycler item. Do not worry about the errors. What you see, we can fix them later. Okay, and then I would say on item, click listener. Actually, I'm doing something wrong. I can feel it, but I'm just going with the code. Um, okay, okay. I think I have done something wrong. Let me just roll back. Okay, what's wrong over here? Okay, so it should be recycler, listener, mm, and actually I can bring this entire thing down and enter it as follows. Again, a new one over here, new piece over here, new recycler listener dot on item click listener. Okay, we have everything ready, and I can go ahead and implement whatever is necessary. Mm, okay, this is not supposed to be here. We are doing it completely wrong. Let me just pause the video and rectify this error. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry for the all confusion. I was just thinking the recycle item listener or something else. So this is the code what I was supposed to write. So we have a touch listener, and then we are initiating the recycler listener from here to here, and then we call the adapter, the autocomplete adapter, and the place item inside it. We get the position, we get the place ID, and then we check for the Google API client, and we do when once the user touches any of the recycler view components, you can give toasts as you like. Okay, so toast are take the user to the next screen as needed. So we'll just scroll down here and complete few more mandatory things which we have to do. We have one more thing, and few more things left. We need to build the Google API client. So I'll do that over here. Uh, build Google API client, and let's do that. My Google API client is equal to new Google API client, and um, okay, I've done something incorrect over here. Too much of data. I'll just roll back on that. Google API client. Okay, we would need only builder for this builder, and we would get the context as this, and we shall continue. Okay, so we don't need this part. We just say enter, give a dot, and start adding all the items as necessary. Add connection. Add connection client builder. Okay, it's better to write. Okay, add connection callbacks. Give the thing whatever is necessary. Add on connection failed listener, and again give the context, and then go ahead and add API. Uh, that would be location services. Location. Okay, location services. And then dot API. And we have finally add API places dot geodata API, and finally we will say build, and we'll complete the process. So this should do the build Google API client part. And here we needn't do much. We can, I mean, you can declare things as needed as the app needs. So if in case the user clicks and we have to clear the text, if we have to clear the text, we will say if v is equal to not delete exactly, um, is clear text, then we would my autocomplete text view dot set text. Ideally, the operations, whatever we do as part of the Google suggestions, the places suggestions, those all have to be cleared. But for now, we'll be only setting the text view to blank back again. So we have over here on resume, I have already copy pasted this code. Um, if the Google API client is, whenever the app goes into exit mode, like rest mode, like if we have navigated away from the app and come back, these are the things which happen when the app is being paused. Like you navigate away from the app, the Google API client would be disconnected, and when you come back, the Google API client would be connected back. So we have completed the code. Um, I'll just go ahead and try it once on my app, and if it is working fine, I will show it to you guys as well. Also, in the Android manifest file, we would need to add all these permissions, all of these permissions, and one more thing below. Add these couple of tags over here. You will have to put your key. uh, the way to generate this key is Google saying that developer API console, Google API console, and enable the maps for Android, not maps for a browser or anything. Enable maps for Android, and generate the key and paste the key over here, and hence your code would start working. Yep. So I'll just explain you the two adapters. I'll also put up the entire code in my blog or on Git, and I'll put everything in the description. So we have this adapter Java file. Uh, so basically, an adapter is where the suggestions are being passed on. The suggestions are are received and then thrown back uh, to the main activity to be shown on the screen. So we have the Google API client, which is being declared, the lat long bounds, the autocomplete filter, and everything over here. And we go down, and we basically set up the Android widget filter and get all the results. Uh, to get all the results, we use get autocomplete option, where the Geodata API gets the entire results, puts in it an array list format, and then throws it back to the user return result. Over here, it throws it back to the result. Apart from that, you have various mandatory methods which are implemented, amongst which the important ones are these, where the row is being declared, and user is thrown back the results correctly. So, and we have the recycler listener.java, where we can ideally, I haven't done much over here. I have just declared the methods and everything, that what happens on an item click, but you can say what exactly happens on the item click. I haven't mentioned anything over here, but you can use it and throw back the results, do some operation on the recycler view click. So I'll just show you a small demo of how exactly is this working. So if I enter something like, uh, you see, we have the icon which I mentioned, the search icon, delete icon, everything over here. So this is the demo. I'll also paste my code and everything and provide it to you guys. Do please subscribe, comment, share, and like, and let me know in case of any concerns. Thank you so much.